Alright, hi everyone. Oh man, I forgot to fix the delay on the VTuber model. See how I'm speaking right now? But the mouth action is only coming out like 2 seconds later? Yeah, forgot to fix that. Forgot that I actually need to set a delay response on that. Like adjust for delay. I saved a video tutorial on how to do that, but keep forgetting. And I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, stick with this. Anyways, yeah, welcome to first Just Chang stream. Well, the karaoke kind of counted as Just Chang, since you guys remember 90% yapping, 10% sing. But yeah, this is actual Just Chanting now, and bro, I I had a not so great day today. Like, it was going normally, but then I just got hit with like some fucking bad news. I shouldn't swear. In the first like 10 minutes, or I'm gonna get in trouble with the YouTube bot. I got into bad like bad. I got bad news. I just like received some bad news literally like 3 hours ago. That already like ruined the whole day for me, and I don't know, maybe the whole week too. Actually, no. No, it won't ruin the whole week for me. It's already happened. Just need to get over it. I do not really want to share what what the bad news is, but it's happened. It's entirely my fault that it happened, and I should just take it and try to do better next time. But I also don't want to skip out on the stream because I haven't said yet. Well, I said it yesterday on Ray's stream, and well, also my stream technically. But I will be going on a trip to Korea next week for 5-6 days, something like that, tagging along with my parents for a little bit of a holiday. I know it's like in the middle of uni, but that's why I asked to do my. I only had one test that's like going on that week, and I asked to do that earlier before I leave. And also, like, I can just like, watch the classes online because everything's online now. I could watch the lectures live, or just or watch them after when they're being done recorded. And of course, all our assignments and like weekly quizzes are online as well, so I can just do that in Korea as well. I think I should be able to. Man, I don't know. I had some topics like listed up that I want to talk about, but my mind's now kind of blank because of that bad news I got. Let me gather my thoughts again. Oh, and how do you guys like this background? It's a pretty cute background, don't you think? I got this from that Japanese like free VTuber asset site. I think it was called Okumono, something like that. Yeah. That's also where I got a bunch of my other assets like that. The karaoke background from last time, the microphone asset, and quite a few other things as well. Like the sunflower like background on my schedule is also from Okumono. Really great site for those kind of assets if you want to check that out. But it's all in Japanese though. There's no like English translation, so you gotta use like a a translation plugin to translate the site, or like I don't know, open up your phone and see if it has an auto translate camera. That's what I did. Okay, what's the topic I want to talk? Oh yeah, what I want to do first is wait. Actually, I could just leave that at the end. All right, so I'm planning to do these Just Chang streams like maybe every 2 weeks, every 2 to 4 weeks, like just to like share like stuff that's going on in my life, some personal stories. Because I never really share those kind of things on stream when I'm playing games. And I think it'd just be a nice thing to do. And also it's an excuse to use this model more often because I really like this model. It's really cute. Still gotta name her. I got a name for her. But I'll gather like a bunch of you guys' opinions as well. Because my name's not creative at all. I thought I'd just name her Blanc, as it like Italian for white. Just Blanc. Because obviously she's white. That's pretty much it. Very boring name, I know. What else? Okay, first topic. Yeah. Oh yeah. What this Just Chatting streams about? Yeah. Planning to do this 2 to 4 times a week, and I haven't named this series yet, but I'm planning it to be like a sort of like monthly recap kind of thing of stuff that's going on in my life. This one's special though. I'm just gonna be talking about stuff that's been happening this year, from January to August to the present day. I kept a journal tracking what was going on. 2 journals actually. I have this red one, tiny red one that I carry in my pocket everywhere. Only unfortunate thing is that it has very little pages, so it's all filled up now. So I upgraded to this big black journal, which is much thicker, but it's quite bulky. So I can't just stuff it in my pants and write on it whenever I have thoughts to do. So I write in that thing like, well, I try to write in that thing every day after I like done with like 2 days work or whatever. And I'm not really good at doing that. I'm actually keep a consistent streak of writing down my journal on the red little journal because it was on my pocket. I always remember it's there. I always remember to do it whenever something interesting happens or whenever I got some thought to gather. On the black journal, I keep it on the corner of my desk, and I often forget about it. And I forget to write about things, write like entries of the day, at the end of the day. So there's a lot of missing pages in there. I remember there's like the last time I wrote it was like August 8th, yeah. But the entry before that was the 7th of July, a full month where I wrote nothing, but which is very ironic because June and July was probably some of the most like eventful stuff happening to me in comparison to the other earlier months. Alright, where do we start? Alright, maybe I should start beginning of year. What do I even have entries for that? I don't think I even started writing on my journal in January. Wait, hold on. Okay, what's interesting that happened in January? Well, my birthday. There's that VOD where I revealed Catbot over there for the first time, and that's also like one of the, I'm pretty sure the birthday stream and a couple of Stardew streams after that were the last streams I did before I went on like a hiatus to focus on my studies. Because brother, at especially like last year and at the beginning of the year, I am horrible at managing my time. I suck at it. My schedule was all over the place, my classes. And I am very bad at keeping up with what kind of work I'm supposed to do and making the time to do that work. And it always just keeps piling up, and I just don't have any time for anything else. And that was like the first semester of this year, which I passed, kind of. luckily. Not sure how, but I did. And then now we're in semester 2, right? Um, semester 2. Ooh, I wouldn't say. Well, I thought it was going great. I think I was going great, but something came up. It's the bad news. And yeah, I'll probably talk about it later on because I think I still have a chance to fix it, but I don't know. I'll have to wait till next week to see if I can actually fix it. If I can fix it, thank God. Nothing to worry about. No problems. But if I don't manage to get it fixed, then that's like several months going down the drain, several months work going down the drain, and having to redo a bunch of other things. And yeah, another setback to me trying to achieve my goals as a functioning adult human. All right, what else? Oh, what was I? All right, January. Yeah, semester 1. Kind of fuck up, but I did pass. But semester 2. But before semester 2 start, I start to, work on myself. Try to pick up hobbies that I dropped, like the guitar. And I also start exercising a lot more. I start working out a lot more. I now have like a consistent schedule. I now have a consistent regime. What I have specific exercises I do on each day. And I can already feel myself being much healthier. I start improving myself. When was it? January, February, March. Yeah, March. It was around March, I think. I started to like get my shit together. At the end of March. So start working out more. Got a regime all worked down. Was it? I'm starting to eat more. I know that sounds like kind of bad in a way. I don't know. Well, it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be like bad, but what I start eating more, and that's good for me because I used to be I am still kind of underweight, but I used to be very underweight. Like last year, compared to now, my weight is at a much more healthier level for like a guy my age. And yeah, I'm very proud of that. I feel stronger now. I'm no longer out of breath whenever I'm just like helping my dad carry stuff around. When I was moving the house, when I was moving stuff out of my grandma's house like a couple months ago, I'm able to do like exercises that I wasn't able to do like 2 years ago. Like, okay, how underweight and weak I was, like unhealthy I was that like 2 years ago? Like in high school, I couldn't do pull-ups. I was that pathetic. And I can do pull-ups now. I know that's small, but that's very important to me. And I'm doing weights. I'm building my strength, trying to get stronger, trying to move faster, trying to, run for longer periods of time. I don't know. I know when I started getting weaker, but I used to actually be pretty active, in like early senior school and like the end of later middle school. I used to do like taekwondo. I used to do like rowing. I used to do competitive rowing, not just casual rowing, competitive rowing. I got 1 medal from from a competition, from a regatta I did, which I'm very proud of still. And I did kayaking also for a while, but I was much more active. I was much more stronger last time. I also like to hike in parks and stuff like that, because I live in Western Australia. There's a lot of nature stuff out here. I live close to like a natural reserve, and I like walking over there a lot of times. I used to be very active back then, but when in senior school, I kind of at the time, no one really noticed this or knows it, but I kind of went through like a bit of a depressive state at the end of high school, year 11, year 12, and I just stopped doing things. I dropped out of rowing. I didn't go to my rowing club anymore. I dropped out of it. Dropped out of taekwondo in year 10. Never touched my kayak ever again. It's just sitting out there in my backyard, slowly disintegrating from the heat of the sun and the cold, exposed to the elements. I just stopped doing things. And yeah, that's definitely when I started getting weaker. That's also when I stopped eating. That's also when I stopped eating a lot. I only ate until I didn't feel hungry anymore. Which is that's what you're supposed to do, but you eat until you're not starving, but you're supposed to be, how do you say it, you're not supposed to be just what I mean. You're not supposed to just be eating until you don't feel hungry. That's not how it works. You're supposed to keep eating until you're have your fill, until you have your energy back. Yeah, this sounds dumb, but yeah, you get what I mean, right? I didn't have enough nutrients coming in my body. I was only eating so I don't die. So I was just so I could just go. I was only eating for the sake of just eating. I didn't really care anymore about doing stuff for some reason, and that was a weird period. I'm fixing that. I'm definitely much healthier right now than I was a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't know when I actually decided to start getting healthier. I think it was around. Oh wait, I know. It was when I started streaming. That's right. Streaming unironically made me get healthier, slowly but surely. Also in December I visited Singapore last year. You guys probably already, not a lot of you would have heard the story, because that was many months ago, and the majority of my followers, majority of you guys, are only coming in here now this year, so you wouldn't have heard this story. I don't think I ever said that story again this year. So I went to Singapore in December, right? And what did we do? Yeah, and we, me and Ray, Hobo, Raw, Zami, Rua, we decided to organize a meetup. I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna meet them. I can't let them see me as pathetic as I am now. I need to get better. And that's when I start doing my exercises more. I didn't have a full regime, an actual full workout plan for each day, every day at that time, but I was doing at the bare minimum 15 push-ups when I wake up, 15 sit-ups when I wake up, 15 squats when I wake up, and 15 squats, 15 push-ups, 50 sit-ups when I go to bed again. I at least do 3 of those 15 reps of those 3 exercises every day when I wake up and I go to bed. And it does help. It does help. Especially compared to like, yeah, when you're doing nothing at all. They're just small exercises, but they help. And the best thing those exercises do, those 3 short exercises every day at morning when you wake up and at night when before you go to bed, the best thing about those is that they help you to like, get used to a schedule, to like get your brain to click on that. Oh, I gotta do this, time to do this now. And oh, I gotta do this now before I gotta do this before I gotta do that other task. It helps you get into the mindset of a schedule, and that really helped me stay on track with my exercises that I'm doing now. It's very useful. Because, yeah, that's like the hardest thing about exercising. I think, in my opinion. Because I've attempted, because this, like, obviously, this is not my first time I'm trying to, like, trying to do, like, regular workout schedules. But every time I did it, I always failed because I keep forgetting. I never get in the routine. And then, like, once you start doing it, like, for, like, a day, later, skipping a day will lead to skipping the entire week and skipping the entire month. And that's, like, the hardest thing about, like, these workout regimes is the fact you gotta do it consistently. And people don't really have a lot of time, and I was bad at managing my time back then. So yeah, that helped me get used to it. What else? Talk about exercising. I was talking about it got all better. Yeah. So yeah, that was like January, beginning of the year. Everything started to get better. I'm getting my, schedule and what's it called? I'm getting my schedule in check. And then, like, by when did I start streaming again? Was it in January, March, April? Was it in May when I started streaming again? I think so. After the first semester was, like, done, like, my exact first semester was done, and, like, I think it was around end of May. I decided that I wanna stream, like, seriously now. Because, before I was just like, I had no schedule. I never like opened my VTuber Twitter account, whatever. Like, I'll just like stream like, I don't know, like randomly at 11 p.m. or 2 a.m. at night once every week. And then, or like 3 times a month. Like, very inconsistent, right? Because I was like doing it for like, for the fun of it. I was using like streaming as a way, like, so I can connect with my friends better, or like all streamers. But now, I want to grow. I want to improve. I want to like improve. I want to like take this hobby like even further. Not just like something that I do like whenever I feel like it. So at the end of like May, you guys, few of you guys saw it. I came back with like a schedule, a new emote, new overlays. Well, okay, those overlays were kind of shit, but they're new. I was improving. I started like making thumbnails for YouTube, and I started like taking my archiving seriously. Before, I usually, when we did Stardew Saturdays, I usually never stream on my own end. It was always Ray who was streaming, and I was like a guest on her channel. But now I'm always streaming that on my end, so we could also save those VODs, since Ray doesn't have like her own YouTube channel where she could save videos to, but I do, so I save it to there. What else? What else? What else? Oh, yeah, just improving my streaming career, and I and it's working. I see the growth. I definitely like stagnated for several months when I first started streaming last year. But now but now there was like, but now I've reached 100 followers in like what 2 months. While last year it took me like 5 months to just like get 20. And here we went from like 70 to 100 in just 2 months. That's insane. That's insane to me. And I still see myself growing consistently. And the most surprising thing is that I actually have like viewers like who are strictly or like mainly VOD watchers who are mainly watching me via my YouTube VODs. And that's like, and once I learned that, I was like, oh my god, people are actually watching me. And that was like also like a big like, you know, motivation for me to like keep doing those YouTube vlogs. I know they're like on pause right now. Like I know I haven't been uploading the vlogs to YouTube. It's just that I've been a tiny bit busy. I promise they'll be uploaded to there before I go head off to Korea. I'm gonna have like 5 Twitch VODs transfer over to YouTube once I'm finished with like the thumbnails and stuff like that. What else? And like it's basically an open secret right now, but yeah, I'm also like commissioning Hobo for a redesign for a model update. This catbot is not what I am supposed to look like. Catbot is just meant to be like a costume, like an alternate outfit. Same with Blanc, like this model right here. It's just a Blanc I just got her just for karaoke, so you can actually see me sing, right, and open my mouth and stuff like that. But I'm fond of her now, so she's staying. But she's not me. Same with Catbot. Catbot is, well, technically me, but not like actual me. That's just like a costume for me. That's not Robot Falling. That's not Robot Falling. That is Catbot. Oh, wait, no, chat's over here. Hi Nana, welcome to stream. How you doing? We're just doing my first Just Chatting stream over here. What were we talking about? What was I talking about? Yeah. Basically, I'm planning to make this like a series, I'm gonna do these like like every 2 weeks, or like the end of every month. It's gonna be like a recap of like stuff I did in that month, like anything interesting that happened to me in that month, how my life's going, stuff like that, status updates. But since this is the first one we're ever doing, nice, sounds fun. Yes, it does sound fun. I'm pretty excited for this series, and this is the first one we're doing, and I'm just like recapping stuff from the start of the year, January. And I see that you're a first time chatter here, so that probably definitely means you're a first time viewer as well. So yeah, you probably don't know much of the context to what I'm talking about, but what I was saying is that this model is, well, it's a boot model, right? I got this for karaoke, so you guys could like see me singing, moving my mouth, moving around, yeah, dancing, stuff like that. VTuber dancing, swinging left and right. And what I normally look like is a bit closer to that little robot over there. Catbot is his name. But the thing is that Catbot is not Robot Falling. I mean, yeah, he is Robot like I'm Robot Falling. Yeah, I use Catbot. Catbot is like Robot Falling, technically, but that's not his name. His name is Catbot. He's a completely different character from Robot Falling. That little dude on the left down there. Robot Falling is what I originally look like, is similar to Catbot, but not him at all. Catbot's tiny. It's like the size of a toddler, canonically, close to that. Robot Falling is like an actual like tall, cool looking human robot, and he's having a redesign right now, being worked on by my friend Hobo. That's an open secret. I'm not exactly hiding it, but I'm not exactly advertising it as well. And that redesign is almost finished. I cannot wait to see you guys. I just got like the nearly completed like model ref sheet from him yesterday, and oh my god, it looks so good. I can't wait to show it to you guys. It's probably gonna take a couple more months though, but man, I look so handsome. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another topic. We're probably gonna do it at the end, but I'm gonna establish like who these characters are lore-wise. Like this one I'm moving around right now, this model. Like I'm gonna be keeping her. Originally I only planned to keep her as a boot model for like just only for the karaoke, but she's grown on me. I like moving around. And I'm gonna be using her for like, just chatting stuff where I'm only talking, telling stories, or singing. Oh. Pretty exciting. So you plan on doing the whole model with it? Well, it's only gonna be a like PNG tuber. A more like nicer, a more advanced PNG tuber. Than just like a, endless looping GIF. Since I do not have the hardware capabilities to run VTube Studio and the game. Oh, you're a first time chatter. You don't know this. I stream on a MacBook, so I can't run VTube Studio, OBS, and a Steam game at the same time. My computer will just explode. VTube Studio does eat a lot. So if it's just chatting like this, or I'm doing nothing but just talking, yeah, I could use VTube Studio and OBS at the same time, but that's the limit. I can only have VTube Studio and OBS, VTube Studio and Steam, or OBS and Steam. I can't have 3 of those at the same time, only 2 of them. This model is super cute too. Yes, it is. It is very cute. Originally, I was planning to pick up this other free boot model of like this really cool like maid outfit, like this maid girl, Victorian maid girl, but the artist was kind of sus. Like in the promotional like previews of like the model, there was a lot of AI art on it, and I was like, yeah, better not touch it. But this one looks cool. This one is, I know it's quite popular, not as popular as like some other free models. It's also just a half model, as you can see. But it does look cute, and it also kind of looks like Catbot over there, don't you think? If Catbot was turned to an anime girl. What was I talking about? I keep losing my train of thought. Alright, recapping stories, yeah. So yeah, look out for that. That new, awesome, handsome looking cool Robot Falling that will come out in like, I don't know, 4 months. Yeah. And what else? Oh, yeah, I was talking about like how I'm now taking like my streaming hobby, career, whatever. Well, definitely not career. I am definitely not earning enough money from this. I haven't even got a payout yet. Hobby, yeah. I'm taking the streaming hobby much more seriously now. Starting in like May, like, okay, I'm gonna give you context since you just joined. I already talked about it like before you joined, but I'm gonna recap again. I started streaming technically since like the start of 20 or the start of like 2023 or the end of 2022, somewhere around that. And technically I started there. I've been technically streaming for more than a year, but I was like just a very, very casual streamer. I was only streaming to like, hang out with my friends who are streamers. That's all it was to me before. But now I kind of want to take this seriously. I only took this seriously like this May, only a couple months ago. Like, I'm starting to do thumbnails for like YouTube. I'm starting to like regularly upload, like edit and upload my VODs to my YouTube channel as well. I'm varying my content as well. I'm not just like streaming XCOM 2 for like 3 months straight like I used to do. I am doing different type of games as well. I'm not just sticking to like strategy games. I was doing a puzzle game. We were here with Ray last night. I'm doing like hand cam streams. I'm doing cooking streams now, and I'm doing this Just Chatting stream. And I had like my first karaoke 2 weeks ago as well, and it is so much fun. I thought it'd be like a little bit more stressful, but no, it's just even more fun. Like planning, like what am I gonna do this week? What games should I play next week? Can I like involve my community somehow in this way when I'm playing this game? It is so much more fun when you're taking this like a little bit more seriously. But I guess that goes with a lot of hobbies as well, huh? It is wonderful, and I really wish to like take this like a bit further. And I might be gloating a bit, but I am very proud of my progress so far. I was stagnating last year. I was stagnating at like, I don't know, like 50 or 60 followers for like months on end. I was only getting like, I was not growing at all. But once I started doing this seriously, like in May, at the end of May, I already went from like 70 followers. I think I started like 70 at the end of May to like my 100 follower goal in like last month. And that's just impressive to me. And the best thing about this that I discovered is that there's actually people like wanting to watch me. Like okay, what I'm talking about is that like, yeah, people are watching me, but like you, but there's people who are not like just here to just like, have a chat with someone, but they're actually like watching my VODs on YouTube. They're watching my content there where I'm not like doing the, where I'm not doing like any live streaming at all, where there's no like that live interaction that most people like would come to indie streamers for, like these small indie streamers like me, like those one-on-one interactions. There's people who are just like watching like their favorite their like my playthroughs of their favorite series on YouTube. Like last month, no, not last month, but I think it was 3 weeks ago, something like that, a viewer came into my stream and said like that he what's the word? Sorry, my English vocabulary is not very good, even though it's my first language. I'm kind of stupid if you can't tell. He told me that that was his first time ever like watching me on Twitch or seeing me on Twitch, because he came to me from my YouTube VOD channel. He watches me via YouTube VODs, and that's just like, wow, someone's actually like watching me from there, because that YouTube channel was originally just a way for me to look back on like past memories and like videos. But now, and that's like a very like big motivation for me now, for me to like constantly like making sure that I'm uploading these VODs to YouTube, making sure I'm not like, just like listening to Spotify in the background, and it ends up like getting muted or like removed from YouTube. Like Yeah. Oh, hello, Can Raccoon. I see you're a first time chatter here as well. Welcome. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so yeah, that was May. Now, June. What the hell happened in June? Oh my god. I need to get out the book for this because June was a wacky month. Like, oh, whoa, what the fuck happened to them all over there? Like, I think more things happened to me in June than the rest of the months this year combined. Oh my god. Where do I start? I actually need to bring out the journal for this. Yeah, yes, Raccoon. That's why I was also surprised as well. Like, they're literally just VODs, unedited VODs, like exported straight out of Twitch. 2 hour long VODs. And I was very surprised that there's someone watching them, like someone who like never really interacts in my Twitch channel and was solely watching them from YouTube. And it like he's a fan of my Darkest Dungeon series. And he's been watching all my VODs of that. I am very surprised as well, but I am whoa. I am flattered. Okay, I'm taking out my journal right now. Because, my god, did a lot of things happen in June. Where is it? I placed it somewhere in my drawers, but I'm a very messy person and all of this is unorganized. Oh, found it. Alright, I need to look at these entries. Yes, exactly, right? Like, that's literally like why live streaming's a thing, because you get to interact with the streamer live, you get to have a conversation with them. And like, sometimes watching VOD is like, you know, boring. Because, yeah, pretty obvious why it'd be boring. June. What happened to me in June? You probably are listening to me flip the pages rapidly. Okay, first thing that happened in June. Like, I am constantly reminded that I live in a tiny city. A small city. Okay, I'm Australian, right? Like, and I live in Western Australia. And from that alone, you probably can already guess which city I live in. And it's a very sparse place. There's not a lot of things going around here. We're pretty isolated. And I'm constantly reminded of that because I keep running into like my friends from high school. And it's been like 2 years since I graduated. Yeah, I'm a baby, I'm young. I'm constantly reminded I live in a tiny city because in the places I least expect, I see my friends from high school. Like last week, I was filling up gas for a car, and I was paying for it, and then lo and behold, it's my classmate from English, year 12, and it's just there. Like, we were like, holy shit, I haven't seen you in a while. And then we talked, and then yeah. This is also why I normally watch small stream, because that is chat is ending, only a few people at a time. Yeah. I completely understand. And like the week before that, I was like helping my dad like buy some new suitcases because I accidentally broke one of the suitcases. Don't ask how. And then he wanted a drink, so I just went like walked to the nearest juice bar, and boom, there one of my classmates, manning the cashier, and he gave me the drink for free, which is cool. And also, literally just me walking around the city, just like checking stuff out. Boom, I see my classmate like just walking towards me, just also checking stuff out and browsing around the city. Constantly reminded that this place is tiny, and I'm also, and that's also kind of like, I don't know, how do I explain this? Like, um, I'm okay. I'm like in the progress. Okay, context. I said this before, like earlier in the stream, but since you guys are just like recently joining in, I'll say it again. I'm like in the process of like bettering myself. Like, I'm trying to live healthier. I'm trying to work more. I'm trying to get like my life in check. And every time I run into them, I'm always like, they're always like doing well better than me. Like, they got their life figured out. They're like working. They're actually like contributing to society, man. And I'm just like, I was like just stuck in place, and that's always like also another motivation for me. Like, okay, my friends are doing well. People I haven't seen in years, I mean, well, not years, but like people I haven't seen more than a year are doing well. They're moving on with their life. I can't just like be stuck in one place. I gotta do better. Living in a small city, I have the exact same problem. Okay, so you kind of know what I'm talking about. Uh, yeah, that's another motivation for me to, well, not only just like stream better, take this hobby someplace else, but like bettering other aspects of my life, like exercising, working out. I'm now doing like, I have a regime. I have specific exercises I do on specific days now. Working out different parts of my body, living healthier, eating healthier. I'm cutting off sugar now, sugary drinks especially. I have not drank boba tea or like Coke or like even juice, like supermarket juice, for a few months now, which I'm very proud of. Like, I take a sip here and there, like when my siblings buy it. But on the most side, I'm doing well. I'm still kind of like pathetic. I still don't have a job. I'm still kind of struggling with my studies, but I'm getting better. And that's what's important. I'm improving. Sure, it may be slow, but I am definitely improving steadily. I have an advice for you. Limit the stuff that could distract you. Make sure you can find anything you want easily. One example is Discord. Like, I had like 20 channels I was in. I limited that to like 6. Now I can easily find anything I want to Discord. Like, I think I'm also like learning how to do that as well. Like, I was planning to, okay, another concept again. I dropped a bunch of my hobbies. I was actually active when I was like in middle school. I did rowing, I did taekwondo, I did guitar. I wanted to pick up on my hobbies again. I was about to like do all 3 of those again at once, but I was thinking like, no, I'm gonna get like overburdened again. I should just take it slowly. And right now, I'm focusing on guitar. I'm playing my guitar again. And I suck, but I'm having fun. I'm learning again. Also, this Discord channel thing, I will never do that. I have like 86 servers I'm on. I don't remember half of them. But okay, I don't even remember 3/4 of them. But they're still there. I don't know, I just like it there. I can't live without Coca-Cola Apple. Well, I'm not like completely erasing it out of my life. I have like some cheat days, but yeah, I'm only having it like, I don't know, like every month or so. Yeah, and I never like drink a whole bottle. I only take like a chug or two. I still eat sugar. I'm not like going full like, what's the word? Like, I'm not like fat. I'm not like keeping it away. I'm not like completely like giving it up. I still like my sweets. I still like my chocolate chip cookies. I'm just easing it up on it. I can live without like sugary drinks, I think, like boba tea, but cakes, biscuits, Pastries, no. I am limiting myself, but I still have them. I'm just like eating them more responsibly now. A little healthier. Honestly, think having many hobbies is good because let's say you're tired, you don't want to play guitar. That's true, that's true. That's also where streaming comes in because this is my favorite hobby of all of them. Also, my art. And also, the problem is that rowing is expensive, man. I don't have my own boat, obviously, because those cost a fortune. I have no place to put that. So when I did rowing, I was in a club. But clubs can be expensive. And they're definitely, I don't think they're like, in my opinion, the clubs around me, they're not really worth the money unless you're like, regularly rowing. I used to do competitive rowing, but I don't think I really have the time for it anymore with like uni, and now I'm also trying to find a job. I don't have the hours to train into that. I just want to do it casually, but doing it casually is like, for me, it's like doing it like every 3 weeks or so, like hopping on the lake. And paying like the club fees just for like an hour or two of rowing every like month, it's just not worth it. It's too expensive for me right now. So yeah, that's on hold. Okay, what are you guys saying? Can also combine the hobbies to spice things up. Play the guitar while I'm rowing on a boat? Okay, that'd be kind of sick, but nah. Draw with a guitar? That'd be kind of sick as well. But wait, how would that work? You need two hands to play guitar. Which hand are you gonna draw with? Your feet? Hey, what was that? Okay, that was June. So yeah, meeting my friends in June. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So yeah, I was talking about like how I just keep running to my classmate. What I'm also doing is I'm trying to reconnect with my friends, my old friends from high school. Oh, Ken Raccoon, thank you for follow. Very much appreciated. I've got like a bunch of free follower emotes over there you can use. Oh, be good on it. Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you very, very much. Oh shit. I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something with this scene. Okay, I'm sorry. I literally just made this scene like 10 minutes before I started streaming. I completely forgot about it. I forgot to put the alerts, the follow alerts, the sub alerts. Hold on, let me get those out real quick. So I gotta switch to this one first. This is my just chatting scene for when I'm using the PNG tuber only. I need to copy the alert box from here, then transfer it to over here. Where is it? And then let's redo that again. Huh? Wait a minute. Whoa, thank you for a follow. Whoa, thank you, Raccoon, for a follow. Whoa, pretend that's you. Whoa, thank you, Donna, for the follow. Whoa, 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 wowza. Pretend that's you as well. They're also all Yakuza themed. I'm just showing them off right now. That's my subscribe alert. They're all Yakuza themed. Okay, anyways, yeah. Cozy here, thank you. Play the guitar normally, but attach a pen on it and use it to draw while playing. Wait, ooh, that'd be cool. Okay, what was I talking about? Alright. Aside from like just randomly what just happened? My OBS just went blank. Just went black for a second over there. Okay. Yeah, aside from like running into my old classmates in the most random spots I could think of, What I've been doing, one goal I've been working on this year is to reconnect with my old high school friends. We've drifted apart um at like in my like last year of high school. I went through like a tiny bit of like a depressive episode during that year, and I started like disconnecting from my friends for some reason. And for some reason, why I don't know why I did this, and I still kind of regret it. I still regret it a lot. I chose to disconnect from them. I chose to not to talk to them. I don't know why I did that, and I regret it a lot. But I am currently working on trying to reconnect with it, and I'm so happy that it's working out. My old high school friend group, I thought they would, like, be angry at me, but they aren't. We're we're talking again. We're hanging out again. They they play with me on stream as well. They come to visit me on stream, and I'm really happy about that. Oh wait, sorry, I suddenly got teary eyed. I have tear. Hold on, sorry. I'm very happy. June, May, June, and June have been a very emotional time for me. Wait, sorry again. I'm just happy they don't hate me. But but I still have some people that I need to talk to again. I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to like. It's a small city, like I said, so I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to see them again, and I'm working on it. And I'm glad I'm making so much more progress than I thought I would have done. Happy for you. Yep, reconnecting with your friends is always good. And I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna say this, yep. Just if you like thinking of, if you're like me, if you like lost some friends or something, like you haven't talked to them in a while, just give them a call. Just give them a message. Just say, hey, I know we haven't talked in a while. Do you want to talk again? Do you want to meet up? Inviting them for drinks is always a good start. That's what I did with all of them. And it just got better from there. So yeah, that's good. Also, one reason why I'm streaming this on a Sunday at like 11 p.m. my time is that I know they're fast asleep right now. I know I know they won't watch this VOD or the stream right now because they're all sleeping and they all have jobs. Unlike me, I'm unemployed. And yeah. Oh, an ad starting. Are you guys in an ad right now? I'll wait for it to be over. I have a few friends at which I can't see for a while, but we stay connected with calls and stuff like. That's good. That's good. Okay, ad finished. Thank you, Siri. What else? So yeah, that's like. That's also kind of like what? How would I say that? A bit of a wake up call to me that, like, that I shouldn't be afraid anymore. By nature, I'm a very closed person. Like, I don't like really, you know, I'm not outgoing. I don't take risks. I don't reveal stuff. Like, this is the most I've revealed about like my personal life in like any stream before. And me being able to hello lettuce, Femboy bot is back. Yes he is. Alright, and also she has a name now. Oh shit, my bad. What's your bad? She has a name now. It's a really dumb name. It's a very simple name. That's all I could think of. If you have a better name, say it in the chat. I'm calling her Blanc, like Italian for white. That's literally all I could come up with. It's very, like, unoriginal. See, I'm also realizing I'm starting to, like, gather a plethora of characters. Then you realize you're overlooking stuff? Ah, that's fine. It's never, I mean, I don't really care if it's like, we make haha jokes or whatever in the chat. I mean, come on. You know me. I don't mind that stuff at all. Unless you're like being actually like rude and mean. But I know none of you guys are like that, so it's fine. Now say it again. What? Say what again? What? Everything I just said like in the past 15 minutes? Watch the VOD. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. Reconnect with Marvin was a wake-up call. Like, I can be more outgoing. I don't have to be scared. I can take risks. And that's improved a lot. And now I don't really want to say too much about this, but I have a certain dream that I really want to achieve. And I thought it was, and I've always thought it's just like a pipe dream. It's just like wishful thinking. It's just like something that'll never happen, right? Like there's just no way I could do that. But I'm attempting it. I'm working towards that dream now. I won't say what it is. But yeah, I'm working towards that dream. Just know that. And I'm working hard. Alright. What else happened in June? Let me see the book. Journal, where are you? Where did I put it? Did I drop it on the floor again? Wait, where did it go? Huh? It disappeared. Oh, there it is. It's a black journal that I placed on my black bag, so it was blending in. Yes, fixing your sleep and drinking lots of water. Drink lots of water. Helps. It's very healthy. Like I said, I was cutting down on sugary drinks now. In replacement of sugary drinks, it's usually tea or just water. And my God, I feel so much better after those switches. Like, and also drinking lots of water helps with your skin. I'm very acne prone. Right? I don't really have good skin. I have lots of blemishes on my face. But it's getting better. It's getting healthier. I'm taking care of my skin as well. Good sleep schedule, good amounts of drinking water helps a lot with that. I believe you can join Holy Stars too. Damn, okay, so it was pretty obvious, huh? Alright, but yeah, no more talking about that, okay? Yes, I know growing boy needs sugar. Just not the unhealthy kind. I know what I'm doing with my body. At least now I know what I'm doing with it. What else do I have to do in June? I'm looking through my notes. Oh yeah. I failed my driving test like 7 times. This year alone. Yeah. All my list of improvements, and the one thing I can never improve is driving. I suck at driving, bro. Who the fuck is on my screen? Hello, Noki. This one's called Blanc. She's called Blanc. We're naming her Blanc. Unless you have a better name you can come up with. She's just lore-wise, she's a pre-boot model. She doesn't come with a name, so we're naming her Blanc. Lore-wise, just think of her as a humanized version of Catbot over there. Okay, yeah, I failed my driving test again. That's it. That's all I have to say. I suck at driving. And driving and passing that driving, to be honest, is very low on my priority list right now. Like, bro, brother, like that, I could just take the train. We have good public transport here. We actually have like a city that cares about public transportation, and I could use it effectively to get to A and B. So driving test is kind of a low priority for me right now. Not accurate needs to be bold, brother. Okay, what else was on June? God, I made a lot of entries of just like watching holo concerts. Okay, I think that was June. I think that's all that happened in June, right? Right, July. July was just like a time where we did a lot of like big streams. We did our first karaoke stream where I sucked at singing and audio like balancing was horrible. And also my model was delaying a lot. But yeah, that was still very fun and I want to do more karaoke streams in the future. We also did a Hanka stream where I almost burned down like my curtains and almost set off the smoke alarm in the middle of the night. That was fun. And also the thing, and we were trying to make like Korean pancakes, and what I made was like just grilled green onions with batter on it. It was a mess. It was horrible. And I was also coughing from smoke. That was fun. What else? Oh right. Funny. Okay. So some of you might have remembered I like made that tweet where I lost my phone on the bus. Bro, finding that phone. Okay, let me start from. So I was picking up my sister from school like 2 weeks ago, right? And on the way home, when we got off the bus, I left my phone on the bus seat, and I only realized that I left it there because I was wearing my Bluetooth headphones. And then the music started cutting off and kind of like started like, you know, it started getting choppy, and then suddenly the music stopped. I was like, oh no, it disconnected from my Bluetooth. And then I checked my pocket, it wasn't there. And then I realized why it was getting choppy was because the bus was leaving. I was like, ah, fuck. I left my phone on the bus. Fuck. I left my phone on the bus. But stay calm. This isn't the first time I lost something on the bus. And I was able to, well, get it pretty easily last time. So I went home. I filed the report in. And since it was the phone I lost, I was allowed to call the transportation company's like info line directly and like report it because it's considered a priority item that I'm allowed to call in. And they said, yeah, we have your phone. Here it is. We got it from this bus that I took on home, and you just need to call this number for this depot station and arrange a time to pick it up. Easy. Just like 15 minutes, I was able to like confirm that my phone was safe and sound and that I could pick it up. Thank God that I live in a city with like actual competent like public transportation services. And the thing about this, like, I did not expect was going to be difficult, is that finding the depot station, the place where I have to pick up the phone from, was 20 times harder than finding the phone itself. Finding Lost and Found was an entire adventure in itself. Okay. Oh, let me reach out for a bit. Okay. Raccoon says yesterday I was like, I need some sugar. I looked through the whole kitchen, found no fruit. I ate like 10 pieces of cookies. Oh no. Well, okay. Well, let's not just do that. You're fine. You're cool for doing karaoke stream. I'm kind of anxious. Like, I was anxious as well. I was very anxious, but and I suck at streaming. I mean, no, not streaming. I sucked at singing. Well, I suck at streaming too, but I suck at singing. But it was fun. It was really fun. It was actually really fun, even though I sucked. Where was I? Okay, finding the bus depot to collect my phone from. So the thing that made this like really hard results is just like I have no car, right? And at that time, my parents were out of the country on a business trip. So I can't like ask them to help me like drop me off at the bus station. So I didn't have my phone, so no GPS for me. So I called the number they gave me. I made an arrangement to pick it up at the bus depot at the address they gave me. And then I went on the home computer, mom's office computer, which is 10 years old and has like a 5-second delay response with each button, mouse click, key pressing, whatever thing you do. And then I printed a map online so I can use to navigate my way around. And then I planned a route, taking the bus and whatever, and the trip was gonna take an hour by bus, including wait times. So I prepared for that trip. The things I needed to bring was my ID, easy, obviously, and also a charger just in case the phone went out and they need me to type in the password to prove that I'm actually the owner of the phone. So I left the day. So I arranged a time to pick up the day after I lost it. And then I arrived at the location. The bus depot was located in like this industrial area, like this industrial zone. So lots of like warehouses and stuff like that. And there's not really like, address number, like street signs there, or like actual like address numbers. It's just like lot 1, lot 8, lot 56, stuff like that, right? The bus depot was on lot like 5, right? I forgot the exact lot number, but let's say it's on lot 5, right? And I walked up this road for like half an hour trying to find lot 5. I found lot 1, lot 2, lot 3, lot 4. Then it jumps to lot 20 after. I was like, okay. Maybe I just have to keep walking. Then lot 21, lot 22, lot 23, lot 24. Then lot 46. I was like, who the fuck designed this place? So obviously, the lot numbers weren't in order. So I retraced my steps, walking backwards again for another half an hour. All right, I think, and then I figured out like, okay, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm supposed to be on this road, the road on the other side instead of this road I'm walking right now. So I walk up there, and yeah, I found it. I found lot 1, I found lot 2, I found lot 3, I found lot 4, and I found lot 6. There were lots 1 to 25, but the only lot missing was lot 5. The supposed address of the bus depot that I was supposed to go to. And I was like, where the fuck is this supposed to be? And then I decided to ask around, see if like any of these places are open. They're mostly like warehouses and offices, and like office use space, right? And I entered like one of these offices, went to the front desk, and asked for direction where lot 5, the bus depot, is. And she said, it's up that way, the place where I was walking in the first time, the road I was walking on the first time. I was like, Are you sure? And it, yes, but instead of like walking the direction I was going, I had to walk along the fucking freeway, which was a horrifying experience. And so I did that. And then I walked up the freeway and I found the access ramp to the bus depot, and it is lot 5. It's just that it technically is lot 5, but the gate to it, the road to get to lot 5, is not connected to like to the rest of like the warehouse areas. It's its own separate road exiting from the freeway. And there was a small sidewalk down there, but it's a small sidewalk. This was like a very like old like warehouse industrial area of like this like area. I mean this region, right? And so pedestrian walking, sidewalks, the infrastructure is like not very good at all. And it was fucking terrifying walking there because this is industrial area, right? So there's like big trucks coming in and out. And terrifying. And then I found the access ramp. The access ramp had no sidewalks, and there was buses coming in and out, so I was walking like on the dirt, on the sand, near the bushes. And then I got to the station, and guess what? It's fucking closed. I missed the opening hours by 40 minutes. It closed at 4 p.m. I arrived there at 4:40. An hour and a half of like walking everywhere, walking the entire place, and it's closed. And I went home, tired, broken, and sad. Oh, but before I did that, I did a quick little detour to the very end of the industrial zone, because the buses coming out in there don't leave often at all. There's like an hour gap between each bus leaving, so I just decided to take a little walk around, like more up north of like that industrial area, because up north of that industrial area was an airfield actually for private flying schools and stuff like that. And I just like looked at some planes, which was fun. The only fun thing to come out that day. Yeah. And then I took another 1 hour bus ride home. 3 hours of finding a fucking lost and found depot. I got nothing out of it. Then I returned to that place the next day and finally got my phone. So yeah, morals of the story. Read your fucking maps. Like, actually read them. Everything, that entire ordeal could have probably prevented if I actually took a better look at my map and simply didn't just print out a shitty, blurry copy. Okay. Yeah, that's that story. Alright, time to reach out. What are you guys talking about? Whoa, lag. Hey, what? Chocolate? Oh, lactose. Yo, lactose? Okay, honestly, if I had lactose, if I were lactose intolerant, I'd still be eating a shit ton of cheese and milk. I don't care if I'm gonna get like diarrhea or whatever lactose people get. I'm sorry, that's not what I mean. But yeah, the rewards outweigh the risks, in my opinion. Let me take a swig of water. You win some, you lose some. I still drink milk every day. Yeah, I don't blame you for it. Milk is delicious. And it's good for you. Also, don't they like... Doesn't lactose free milk exists. Like I know it like sounds counterintuitive. Like what the fuck is lactose free milk? Like if I might be like a bit wrong about this, but isn't like lactose intolerant means you simply are lacking like the proteins, the specific like proteins and enzymes needed to break down those, lactose materials. And like lactose free milk is just simply milk with those added enzymes in it. I've seen them before, but I also gotta say that I don't see a lot of this, so that's maybe why. What else was happening in June? Let me see the notebook again. I mean, not June, July. In August. I'm actually caught up on the stories right now. Alright. Then maybe I'll talk about like what's happening the next couple weeks. Alright, so next week I am tagging along with my parents on a trip to Korea. Whoa! It'll be my first time visiting there. And I'm very excited. And I kind of need it. Because, you guys didn't hear it because, yeah, you guys weren't here when I said it, but I had a bad day today. I received bad news today. And it's like, very bad news. Like to the point that I wasn't planning to actually stream tonight because it's just bad. But hey, it happened. The bad news happened. Like, nothing I could do about it. Well, I could have done. Well, nothing I could do about it now. It's happened. I just need to face it and move on and start doing stuff. Don't let it drag me down again. Hope your day gets better. It already has. Like I said, this streaming hobby thing always makes it better. It already has. Talking to you guys already makes it better. You know what? I should just do these Just Chatting streams. Like, every time it gets sad, that will probably fix everything. Streaming always makes it better. But yeah, bad news happened, bad thing happened. All you gotta do is just move on. Move on and deal with the consequences. And try to fix the problems that arise from those consequences in the future. And I hope that trip in Korea will... Well, actually, it will. I know it will make it happier. Just Chatting streams always lift my mood. Yep. Always. This is my first Just Chatting stream, and my mood's already 100% better than it was like an hour and a half ago. Well, hope your day gets even more better. Thank you very much. I am very excited for Korea. It's like a 5-day trip. So obviously I won't be posting my schedule on Twitter or whatever because I don't know what I'm doing right now. I kind of want to stream in Korea, but I just remembered that Twitch services, aren't they like discontinued? Twitch is no longer supported in Korea. But then again, that's where having a YouTube channel comes in handy. Stuff that I can't do on Twitch, I can do on YouTube. So I might like stream live on YouTube while I'm in Korea for like a couple days here and there. You live in Korea for a while? Ooh, really? Like for work or like for study? You just can't monetize in Korea. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So I can stream there, I just can't get like any like subs or bits or whatever, which I'm not getting anyways in the first place. Okay, I see. Okay. Good information. But yeah. So I might like I might like do something like I'm not gonna be like gaming in Korea because that's just like a waste of time, right? But things I'm gonna I want to enjoy the nightlife there too, right? Because remember, small city, small Western Australian city. There's not really much of a nightlife here. People go to sleep very early, and I want to try to enjoy the nightlife again in Korea. So maybe I could do like one stream where I'm like just taking a break, like just resting in a hotel where I do like Korean snack reviews with my siblings, maybe possibly. Yeah, that'd be nice. Though that means I gotta bring the camera, this hand cam, and I also gotta bring some kind of microphone. I'm definitely not bringing the Blue Yeti. That's just like a bunch of extra weight to my luggage. I might bring like my brother's headset, which has a mic installed with it. Yeah, Korea is also gonna be like my cheat days. I'm not gonna be working out. Well, I'm not gonna be doing like my obviously like my main workouts where I'm using weights and stuff. I'm just gonna do the simple things like 15 push-ups every day before bed, and after I wake up, those kind of things. Still exercise a little bit. I'm also gonna be walking a lot, so yeah. I can't wait to eat lots of good food there. I love Korean food. I also really want to go drinking with my brother. My brother is just recently like reached drinking age, legal drinking age, and I have not yet like drank with him yet. Like just like one on one, like in a bar or something. I want to do that with my brother. It's gonna be fun. I just realized that my headphones, which I thought were broken, were just clogged with earwax. Ew. I literally thought it was done for like, oh man, the speaker of my earphones is broken. Yeah, that's happened to me time to time. I have 30 ears. My earphones get clogged too. Glad that you managed to fix them. Very fun. What else? What else? What else? Oh. What was it? What was it? What was it? Did I already mention the new model? Yeah, I already mentioned that. God, I keep getting off track from the topics I really want to talk about. Oh yeah, just random talking point here. Do you like soju? Yes, I love soju. I really like. Okay, spirits. I like whiskey. I like bourbons. I like soju. I like sake. Not the biggest fan of vodka, but I don't mind it. And I like beer. I don't like wine though. I'm not a big fan of wine. Soju is my favorite. And I like the lychee flavored ones too. Oh, speaking of soju, my friend recently like recommended me this bar. Like I forgot where was it again. I need to open it up. It's apparently a bar in like one of the more like tourist friendly areas, where like every shop that speaks English there, and it's like a artisanal like soju, like craft soju bar, where you can ask for like a bunch of different soju flavors, like sweet ones, strong ones. It sounds really fun. I hope I can take my brother drink either. Though I don't know if he'd like it though, because my brother's not like a big drinker. Well, compared to me, like, okay, I I don't drink like often, but I like to drink. Like, I don't drink at home. I drink but I drink a lot at like parties and like outings with friends. I do like my alcohol. Also, I used to be like, at first I was like adverse to like, visiting like the really touristy place like Lotte World, the Lotte Tower, um, several other different Lotte attractions. But I'm kind of opening up to it, like, because I'm thinking of that like as a time to spend with my sister, which, surprisingly, I don't really spend a lot of time with my sister, unless it's like during holidays where I'm at home. And like, I don't really like those types of super touristy things, but now I'm thinking that, well, if I get to spend time with my sister, then yeah, that'd be good. I don't drink alcohol as I'm Muslim. Okay, I see. I don't really like alcohol, just don't like to tip, but it is funny to see friends all drunk and be the one sober. That'd be nice, right? Oh, since you guys are new here, I could tell like other stories that you guys aren't familiar with, but a lot of my current community is familiar. Go to Lotte World, but never on a weekend, obviously. I learned from Disneyland a lot. Man, I want to go back to Disneyland. When was the last time I went to Disneyland again? That was like, I was probably like only like 12. And I think it was Disney Sea in Japan. Bro, I also want to go back to Japan because in Japan, we only went to the super touristy places, and that's it. And to me, that wasn't like a very, I mean, yeah, it was a good experience, but it could have been better. So one day I kind of want to go to Japan, back to Japan as well, because there's a lot of things that I kind of wanted to do, but I never got to do. Okay, story time. Drunk story time. Okay, when I went to Singapore last year to meet with friends, that was also like the first time that I got like hard to run. That was like probably one of the most like fun times of my life. I think we were only there for like 4 days, but it was one of the best like memories of my life so far. Okay, when I first met my friends in Singapore, like Ray and Hobo and Roz and Zami, we went to like this izakaya where I got to try a bunch of new foods. It's a very like what is traditional the word? Like they don't sell like your normal foods, like your normal like foods that like are like catered to normal people and regular like customers, right? They got stuff like dried stingray. They've got like, I forgot what exactly it's called, but it's basically like fish sperm. And boy, that was disgusting. Hold on, what is it exactly called? I need to search it up. Fish sperm food. Okay, it wasn't like, okay. Shirako, it's called Shirako, yeah. I saw Shirako on the menu. I asked what it was. I asked Hobo what it was. And Hobo says, it's fish sperm. And I thought he was joking, right? And I thought he was joking that it's fish sperm and it's just like, normal fish. So I ordered it. But no, it's just fish sperm. I ordered Shirako tempura, fried fish sperm. And it was not pleasant. No, it was not pleasant at all. However, Rua ordered Shirako as well, but like just straight up Shirako, so nothing done to it. It's just Shirako paste mixed with like soy sauce, I think. That one was actually good. That one was delicious. So I can see the appeal, but still not for me. Especially not fried Shirako. That's just god awful. And yeah, and after that we went up a floor. Oh yeah, that izakaya place was in a mall, and this was also late at night. It was almost like midnight by the time we finished at eating at the izakaya. Then we drank till like 2 a.m. And then yeah, after we had a few beers in that izakaya, then we went up to this Korean bar where I got fucking hammered. And that was like also kind of like my first time being like really like hard hammered drunk. Like, what the fuck was I doing there kind of drunk? Because we were like, I don't exactly remember what we were drinking, but we were drinking like, I think it was like soju that's been like mixed with juice or something like that, and it went down way too easily. Like, you don't feel any of that alcoholic burn at all. It felt like drinking juice, but the juice is like high in alcohol content. And yeah, that got me hammered really fast, and I actually don't remember much of at all from that. I remember I got some gifts from that night from Zami, but that's all I remembered. But the only thing that I kind of remember is that it was really fun. Like, are you in the days and stuff? No. Okay, so getting drunk is like getting like hammered. I mean, yeah, I was. You get dizzy, right? It feels like you just spin, like, it's just like you spin yourself around in a circle like 100 times. You get dizzy, a lot, and then once it's like the first time it hits you, right? When it's like, oh shit, I am drunk, you feel like super light, and you just like have to like rest your head on the table. At least that's for me. And I just got like really tired. Well, no, not tired, but I just got weak. Full of energy, but I was really weak. Like, I can't like lift my head off the table. I didn't want to. And I almost slept and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't remember much of it all because, like I said, I was hammered. I did not know people eat fish sperm. Well, we eat fish eggs. Sperm shouldn't be that surprising. If we eat the stuff coming out of female, what's wrong with eating the stuff coming out of the males? Yeah, good thing I was with friends. They helped me get home to my hotel. They make sure I didn't like wander off by myself. They escorted me downstairs. Escorted me to the toilet. Well, they didn't enter the toilet, but they told me where it was. And they were watching me as I go there, making sure that I don't get lost in the mall. Because this is like late at like 1 or 2 a.m. They got me a ride home in, what's the Asian equivalent of like an Uber again? What's it called? Lyft? I don't remember what it's called. Grab? I think it was called Grab. They got me a Grab to my hotel, and yeah, I went to my room, walked in to and my siblings were already fast asleep, and yeah, none of my parents nor my siblings ever found out about that. They knew I went drinking, but they thought it was just like light drinking, just a couple beers here and there. That was fun. Oh, even more fun. I got detained. We got in a tiny bit of trouble with the border police in Singapore. Oh, that's such a fun story. This is my favorite story from Singapore. I mean, it was fucking terrifying at first, but it's fun looking back. So, this is like the night before I leave for the airport, and it's also the night Zami was going back on the train to Malaysia. And I just had like, I just met up with them, like Ray and Hobo and Zami, eating fried chicken, right? And then they asked if I want to tag along, dropping Zami off at the train station at the border between Singapore and Malaysia. And I said yes. So we wanted an adventure. Now, it seems like we weren't exactly sure where the train station at this border was. Cause I need to go now, unfortunately. Hope to catch you sometime later. Very cozy night. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for keeping me company. Have fun. Have a good time with whatever you're doing over there. Night, good morning, or good afternoon. Yeah. Hope to see you again as well. Yeah. And like I said, I have a schedule on Twitter that I post weekly, though this week I'm not posting anything at all because, Korea. Anyway, back to Singapore. Also, this might be the last story before I also go as well, because I need to do some stuff in the morning. I need to pack. I need to get my stuff ready. Yeah. So, we were trying to find a train station to drop Zami off. And then, while doing that, we've made a wrong turn somewhere along the way, and we ended up not at the train station to cross the border, but we ended up at the checkpoint to cross the border by car. And there was, and once you cross that point, there's no U-turns or anything. Like, you can't go back. It's just one way into the border. I also have to sleep. I have some time, so I'll stick to the industry. Okay. Yeah, then we'll make this our last story. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. That was at the end of so we were at the checkpoint. And we accidentally entered the checkpoint to cross into Malaysia. Now here's the big problem. I think it would have been fine if it was just Zami, Ray, and Hobo, right? Because they have their IDs with them. They have Ray and Hobo had their national IDs with them. Zami is already leaving. Zami already has the papers that he's leaving to go across the border. It probably would have been fine if it was just them three. But in the back seat, there's this fourth fucker. There's this Australian whose only proof of identity is a learner's permit. It's a learner's permit. Me, the Australian with no way to prove to himself who he is except a learner's permit. And that's where the problems came in, I think. Well, we were already in trouble when we were already at a checkpoint, but I think I made it a lot more worse just by me being in that car. So, they told us to, and then we've hit the checkpoint and we're like, oh, we're fucked. We got to the booth, the checkpoint booth, and then he checked our IDs. Alright, a Malaysian to a Singaporean, and who the fuck is this guy? This Australian kid trying to cross the border in the middle of the night with no passport or any visa or anything like that. And then they brought us in to confirm our identity. Because we were supposed to just drop off Zami at the train station, but we took a wrong turn. If we were just dropping him off, we would still be on our side of Singapore, right? We just drop him off at the train station and then we go back to the hotel and stuff. But we accidentally took the wrong turn into the actual checkpoint to get into Malaysia via the bridge. That's the problem. The wrong turn. And then yeah, we were brought in. We parked the car, and then we spent like an hour at their office being questioned, trying to prove our identity. And oh my god, I don't think that was like probably the most stressed I've ever been, because that was just like something just like decided to do, right? Like, okay, I'll tag along, I'll help drop Zombie off. Like, that wasn't like originally part of the plan of like eating fried chicken. And that it was already late. It was almost like kind of late at night, and my parents knew I was gonna be getting to the hotel late, but they only thought I was just like eating fried chicken, right? They didn't know I was gonna be stuck at the border security office, and I had no way to prove myself, who I am. I had no idea. So I spent like a good half an hour. No, not even half an hour. I think it was almost a full hour. No, I did have an ID with me, but it was only a learner's permit. That's not really gonna cut it when you're a foreigner. A learner's driver license is not really gonna cut it as like ID. I needed my passport, which I didn't have on me. So yeah, we were there for an hour. Mostly it's just waiting. And don't get me wrong, they were kind with us. They were really nice with us. They were really patient with me especially. Thank God. They were real friendly folks. They treat us well. It was just them doing their jobs. But yeah, I was very stressed because I really didn't want to like call my parents in the middle of the night, wake them up and say, I'm stuck at the border. I've accidentally crossed the Malaysia to Singaporean border, and now I'm stuck in I'm being held up at the Border Patrol's office. That's a horrible way to wake up your parents. I might have given them a heart attack if I said that. So I was just scrolling through my phone because I like to download I like to save backups on my phone. So I was like hoping that at some point in the past that I've at some point like uploaded my a photo of my passport to my phone. The problem is I never organized the documents and files on my phones, and there's a lot of them. So it was 20 minutes of scrolling through my phone trying to find unnamed, randomly generated names of files, looking for a photo of my passport. I called my brother, asked him to get me my idea. I also didn't want to do that because my brother is just as much as a worrier as my parents are. I did not want to stress anyone out. They're here to have fun in Singapore, and I am not going to ruin it. So 20 minutes scrolling later, I managed to find a passport, thank God. And then I handed it to them, and then yeah, a little bit of waiting, and then yeah, it's all fixed. But holy shit, was I terrified. But these at first extremely terrifying, stressful situations, once you're done with them, and once everyone's like out safe and clean, well, Zombie missed his train, but he got on the next one. It just becomes good memories. And you know what? It's a good memory now. It made Singapore so much more better. I'd be like, hey bro, don't tell anyone I accidentally crossed the border. I need my ID, which I forgot at home. Think you could help me? Bro. I really didn't want to like have to get like my parents or my brother like all the way from one end of Singapore to the other just to like prove it's me. And I don't even know like what what's the procedure they're supposed to get in through? Like, do they also go through the checkpoint and then ask like, yeah, my brother's currently being held up like over there. Do you think I could like also go in there and prove he is him? Thanks. I don't think that's a really good like reasoning to cross. And that's just risking my brother getting held up as well. Bro, and also yeah, it all worked out. I managed to get to my hotel. I got there late, but they were already expecting that. And to this day they still think all I did was eat fried chicken for like at really late at night. And that was Singapore. Very fun. I am doing on my trip to Korea. I do have to do a layover flight at Singapore. I wonder if I haven't really checked like the exact like flight schedule, but I'm wondering if I would have time to like get out the airport for a bit and, you know, eat out somewhere or buy something. And that's it. 1 hour 57 minutes. That's actually really good time. I actually managed to have enough content to almost span for nearly 2 hours. That's really good. Okay. I honestly do that. Both get held at the board because I'm horrible at direction and eat fried chicken all late. That's fun. Okay. Where should I? Okay. I might end stream here. Oh yeah. I just want to vent. Please. If you're eating someone's food, if you found food on the fridge, like leftovers, a snack, please, and you know it's not yours, please, for the love of God, ask if you can eat it. Because my parents, like, they just came back from their business trip in Indonesia, right? And they brought a lot of delicious snacks. My most favorite snacks from Indonesia. My most favorite foods. And they're all fucking gone now. It's only been like 4 days. I was planning to savor all of those. I had like some really nice cheese, like these cheese stick biscuits thing. I had this cake called kue lapis. They're all gone. I've only eaten like morsels of them at most. I was planning to save them for at least 2 weeks. They're all fucking gone now. And I am actually devastated. Fuck. Do you know how hard those things are to get here? Especially like really good quality Indonesian like cakes and snacks. Those don't exist here. They're impossible to find. I actually need to like buy some kind of like, do they sell like locked containers like Tupperware, but there's a lock on it? They must sell those kind of things, right? I actually need those things. My food keeps getting stolen. I would be fine if it's just like a leftover pizza or like a plate of spaghetti, right? Like, yeah, who cares about that? But these were valuable, rare snacks to find in this damn city. And who knows if I could like have another, who knows where I'm gonna like have another family member like be able to bring that to me again. Actually devastated. I have 4 siblings and my father eats anything in the fridge. I actually need to like get some kind of Tupperware lock. I don't know if those things like are sold in like retail store, but I actually need them. I need to lock up, or I need to buy like I need to like find my own mini fridge and lock up the fridge itself. Okay. Something I do is hide stuff really good to the point sometimes my siblings ask me to hide something for them in the fridge. and they can't find it when they look for it later. Bro, there's not a lot of... My fridge, it's usually empty. I can't hide anything in there. The only thing I'm able to hide is from... I'm only able to hide stuff from my sister because, well, she's short. And all I need to do is like put it on the top shelf of the pantry and she can't reach it. That's the only way I could like avoid my sister. But if it's stuff that needs to be refrigerated, like the kue lapis, nah, those are gone. I've learned that now. Okay, anyways, yeah. I think that's it for today. This was really fun. I'm definitely gonna make this a series. This Just Chatting series. Just story stuff like that. My sister gets like a Red Bull or something and goes, "Hey, Naser, hide this Red Bull for me in the fridge." And then I tell her where I put it and she still can't find it. Bro. You don't ask people to hide it for you. Hide it yourself. Like, yeah, no shit, you can't find it. Because you asked someone else to hide it. Also, I don't like energy drinks as well. They just... like, yeah, they gave me the energy, but almost every single... I have not found a single energy drink that actually tastes good to me. They all taste kind of like... bleh. Red Bull especially. I don't like Red Bull. I only drink tea, coffee, and water. And alcohol when I'm partying. Okay, anyways, yeah. That's it for today. This was really fun. I want to do this more often. Every 2 weeks sound good. But if I don't have, like... if I think I don't like have enough stories saved up for then... I probably just do this sort of Just Chatting stream like every 3 or 4 weeks then. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Untrustworthy? They know I have the skill and trustworthiness to trust me with their drinks. I think they know I won't like ever drink their stuff or eat their things, but I think they're just like ashamed of... Whoa. Oh, Ray. Welcome. Hello, Ray. Let me give you a shout out. I was actually about to literally just end. Welcome. Who the fuck was this? Your first time seeing Blanc Zombie? Have you not seen her before? We were here for stories. Well, the stories are kind of finished, bro. Yeah, we're ending. I mean, VOD's gonna be up so you can watch that, but we are ending, and I was actually about to raid you. Welcome, Raiders. Let me give you a shot. Give me one. Okay. Okay. Well, I was talking about. Just now I was talking like to some new folks in this community, like Raccoon over there. I was just talking about like the trip in Singapore, you know, getting drunk and the border crossing. Yeah. But you guys already know that, so I'm not gonna say that story again. Getting borderline arrested. We did get arrested. We got detained for like an hour. That was fun. That was a really fun memory. Unironically, my most favorite memory from Singapore is getting arrested. It was very funny. Okay, what can I talk about? What stories can I have? I'm looking through my journal. Just questioning. It felt like I was getting detained though. Cause, my god, I was so stressed. But it was fun. Oh shit! Cancel the raid. Wait, did I do /raid? Oh my god, I did slash raid by accident. Whoopsies. Thank you for telling me. Slash shout. I keep automatically, purely from like muscle memory, I keep doing slash raid instead of slash shout out. You need to you need to up the volume of the BGM for this moment. Yeah, you're right. For those who aren't aware, this BGM that I'm using right now, it's quite a banger, isn't it? It's called, well, I forgot what the Japanese exactly is. The Japanese name exactly says, but it translates to dumb child, which a lot of times is the vibe of this channel. A very fitting BGM. Right back? No problem. Also, yeah, if y'all can give a follow to Ray, he's a very good friend. Very great person to hang out with. Dumb child moment for real. For real. Okay, what should I talk about? Oh. I already talked about the bus depot moment. I'm looking through my journal. See if there's any other entries here that would be interesting. Because I already said quite a lot of them already. I don't really want to repeat the same stories all over again. What's something new? Oh! Uni clubs. New semester means new clubs, right? Let's talk about the clubs I found at uni. I didn't join any this year. But there were some eye-catching ones. All the clubs would, and like societies, university societies, like set up like their little stalls and booths, like in the first and second week of the semester, right? And then you usually have those. You obviously have the, like, you know, the political clubs. You have like the Asian societies, the cultural groups, blah blah blah. Yeah, your standard stuff. But then you have the more interesting clubs, the more like hobby orientated ones. Some notable ones I've seen are the HEMA Club, HEMA. I forgot what exactly a HEMA stands for, but it's basically like medieval martial arts. So you're in a suit of armor. They give you like a suit of armor, or like those padded medieval like infantry armor stuff, right? And then they give you like some weapons, blunted swords, blunted maces, and then you just fucking beat each other up. It looked really fun, but the membership fee, like the monthly membership fee, was pretty expensive though, $40. But it looked really fun. If I had like the time and the money to like continue doing those membership fees, I would do that. I would beat someone up in a suit of armor. What happened to the bubble tea club? Oh, I literally never attended anything related to the bubble tea club. I paid the membership. I got the 2-year discount coupons for selected bubble tea stores, and I gave it to my brother. That's it. I have not interacted with that club once after I got that membership card. How's the peacocks? The peacocks are doing fine. We actually got a new peacock. Last year, like for 3 months, they closed up the peacock, the garden where the peacocks usually hang out in. And I only learned like until a few months later that it was because they were laying eggs. 2 of the peacocks actually managed successfully mated with each other, and they were laying an egg, only a single egg. and then like I think it was like 2 months it was closed for, or like a month and a half. But once it was over, once they opened it, I noticed that there's a new baby peacock just walking around. It looks like a duckling, a baby duckling, but gray and bigger. Well, okay, no, not a duckling. Why the fuck did I say duckling? Chicken, a baby chick, but gray and bigger. It had like a little feather on its head, on the top of its head, like an ahoge. You didn't enjoy the bubble tea? Well, no, the only reason I joined that club was just for the membership discount. But, okay, I don't drink bubble tea, at least not anymore. So I just gave it to my brother. I'm back. Oh, welcome back. We're talking about the peacocks from my university. My university has a flock of peacocks just roaming around. That's the context first, okay? And I like to hang out with those peacocks because the place my go-to place to study is what we call like the Peacock's Gardens, where those birds are usually hanging around in. And recently they closed out that garden like last year. I didn't know what was the reason why they closed out the garden until like a month and a half later, when I saw a new peacock walking around, and it was a baby one. And I found out that they closed the garden because, well, two of the peacocks mated, and one of them managed to like build a nest and laid an egg in the garden. So yeah, we have a new peacock now. It's all grown up now. It's a female, and it's all grown up now. Looks just like her mom, and yeah, they're doing well. Peacocks are doing well. And I think a month ago was when their tails were like full length, and like also like when they were starting to do their mating stuff again, like their little dances and like flaring off the feathers and stuff like that. But those tails are gone now. I didn't take any pictures of them this year because busy, and my classes are no longer like near the peacock area. So I'm no longer hanging out there as much as I was last year. But yeah, they're still hanging around. They're doing well. We had some of my grandma's work, which is now my father, and two uncles' work. Peaceful nature of our farm, so chaotic and noisy. Yeah, peacocks. Okay, those aren't the first peacocks seen. I've seen peacocks in like the Royal Show. Okay, Royal Show is like our city's like big event. It's like a giant farmer's fair market full of like stuff you find at a country fair. Fair food, corn dogs, cotton candy, bunch of animals, horse riding, that lumberjack sport where they gotta climb a log using axes and planks. Yeah, that's the Royal Show. And they display a lot of animals there, and a bunch of those animals are peacocks. And yeah, those peacocks are fucking annoying from the Royal Show. But the peacocks in my university are quite domesticated. They don't make noises a lot unless it's like near like their mating seasons when their tails get really long. But even then, they're still like pretty quiet. I think it's because like all those peacocks are like they're like, I'm pretty sure, third generation peacocks. Because yeah, they are third generation if I remember correctly. And they've just been in the university for a very, very long time. And I think they're just used to like humans and stuff like that. What sport now? I don't know what exactly called. It's a lumberjack sport. Like, okay, I'll try to search it up and I'll describe to you from what Google says. It's specifically the one where there's like a giant, there's a bunch of lumberjack sports overlapping them all, but the most famous, like, and popular one during that royal show is the one where there's a big log, right? A long big log standing up, right? And then the lumberjacks get like 8 or so planks each, and they have to climb to the top of the log. It's a like a 5 meter tall log. I don't know. I can't measure in my head. It's a tall log, and to climb it, they gotta like kind of like axe. They gotta use their axe to like make a little like divot, a little hole in the log, so they can stick the plank in, and then they like make a little like set of stairs up. Yeah. I think Hobo knows what you're talking about. What's a fair? Fair, Fair. Fair, like country fairs, corn dogs, Ferris wheels, horses. The royal show is like our city's big event that like everyone goes to. Like that's where you and your high school friends will go to at like at the end of like term 3 during the break, the long weekend. It's the equivalent of like a fucking like summer festival in animes in Japan. Because ours are more bogan. And there's a lot more fried food. And animals. And sometimes alcohol. It's fun. Yeah. What was I talking about? Wait, how did we get to fair? How did we get to the royal show? Oh yeah, I was talking about how the peacocks in my university are very different from the ones that I seen in royal show. No, alright, good night everyone. I'm probably also gonna like end about now too. I think we've got one story in already. I am just opening Twitch right now just to see who I can raid. Okay. Only one person I kind of familiar with. Bye-bye. Anyways. Alright. That's it for now. That's our first Just Chatting stream done. And it's fun. I was a bit nervous about this one too. Since I don't like really talk a lot. Well, I only talk about like the game. I thought I'm usually bad at like coming up with topics by myself on the spot, but it gone way better than I thought it would be, and it's fun. I want to do this again. Probably gonna make it like a bi-monthly thing, not bi-monthly, bi-weekly thing, every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Thanks for one story. You can just watch the VOD. You're late. Anyways, next week. Well, this week, technically. There won't be any schedule. There's not gonna be a schedule. I might, like I said, I'm going to Korea, with my fam. And yeah, for like 5 days. I'll be back next week, Wednesday? Or Tuesday? I don't exactly remember. But I will be back next week. I'll just post on Twitter or whatever. I'll give updates. But don't expect a stream this week. But maybe I might do like a hand cam stream where I just like rate Korean convenience store like snacks or stuff like that. But that's still a maybe. And actually unlikely. But we'll see. I'll just keep you all updated on Twitter. Anyways, yeah, that's all for tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for listening to me talk. Went way better than expected. This is really fun. I'll do it again. Alright. We are gonna raid. Chef Hello. Who's currently playing Abiotic Factor. Isn't that like... I think Abiotic Factor sounds familiar. Isn't that like the grounded but you're in Aperture game. Oh. Shift Hollow's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Oh, okay. Okay, who else then? Then okay, we'll go for Tushi. We'll raid Tushi then. Do still check out Chef if you can. We can't raid him, but do check them out still. Chef Hollow is the name. Okay, we're gonna go to Tushi now, who's currently playing Xenoblade Chronicles. Is that right, Tushi? No, it's not. That's the wrong one. Three O's. Bro, I don't have time for a 24-hour stream. It would have to be a 24-hour stream. Would have to be on a day where my entire family's gone, and I spelled it wrong again. Where my entire family's gone, and I have no activities for that day, or the day before. Bro, I'm usually doing stuff in the mornings on weekend. I'm usually like helping like dad with like his business and stuff. Okay, that's the right Tushi. Okay, raid message. I would love to, but not ready for that. One day. We'll do it one day. Okay. And what the fuck am I gonna even do for like 24 hours? 24-hour XCOM stream? Okay, anyways. Thank you all for coming again. We're gonna raid Tushi about now. Bye bye. Where's my ending scene?